Hey, let's chat about why ISFP types might struggle with small talk. The ISFP, also known as the adventurers of the MBTI world, are typically introverted, sensitive, and deeply in touch with their emotions and values. They're genuine and down-to-earth people who love to engage in meaningful conversations rather than chit-chat about the weather. Now let's dive into a few examples to help illustrate this. Picture this: you're at a social gathering, and there's an ISFP quietly sipping their drink in the corner. The host might come over and try to engage them in small talk, asking how their day was or commenting on the event. The ISFP might respond politely, but you'll notice they don't elaborate much. Instead of discussing mundane topics, they may be yearning for a deeper connection or a more meaningful subject to talk about. They might be thinking, "I'd rather talk about something real, like our favorite books, or what truly inspires us." Now, let's say you're working on a project together. During a team meeting, everyone's engaging in casual banter before diving into the agenda. An ISFP might find it challenging to participate in this per-meeting small talk. They might sit quietly, waiting for the discussion to turn toward the actual work, or a topic that genuinely interests them. The idea of engaging in chit-chat might make them feel uncomfortable or inauthentic. Finally, imagine you're with an ISFP on a lunch break at work. The usual office small talk about weekend plans, or the latest TV shows is going on, while the ISFP might join in briefly. You'll likely notice that they steer the conversation towards something they are passionate about, like their recent art project or an interesting article they read. Small talk doesn't hold their attention, because they look for more substance in their interactions. That said, it's essential to understand that not all the ISFP behave identically. While many might find small talk a bit draining or uninteresting, it doesn't mean they can't engage in it or find value in certain lighthearted conversations. So, while these examples give some insight, it's always good to get to know the person individually, rather than solely relying on their MBTI type. Remember, the key to connecting with an ISFP is understanding and patience. They might struggle with small talk, but once you dive into conversations that truly matter to them, you'll see their eyes light up and their passion flow. So the next time you're around an ISFP, try to engage them in topics they love, or ask about their latest creative endeavor. It's a great way to build a genuine connection and see the world from their unique perspective. But remember, always be respectful of their need for authenticity and depth in conversation.